You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it looks like we may have a pretty good idea of when Caitlin Clark is next going to play basketball, and it's not during the WNBA season. At least that's not the next thing that she's got her eye on. It's not Unrivaled, and it's not Athletes Unlimited, but it is sooner than the WNBA season. And I got to tell you, this will garner a ton of interest if this happens. So let me scroll on down here. They are talking about Stephanie White. Quote, "We're not jumping into anything too much," White said. "We have the ability to, right now, take it on a week-by-week basis, doing 3-on-3, doing some 2-on-2, building in the 5-on-5. They're talking about Caitlin Clark getting ramped up for 5-on-5. Her being able to play in game-like situations is going to be important. It's been a long time building back into that, but it is October and she needs to be able to slowly build back. So from an endurance standpoint, she's laying a really good foundation, so she's not having any setbacks or regression. During her injury-riddled season, Clark never played more than 5 games in a row and was rarely, if ever, fully healthy when she was on the floor. Outside of a few big performances, including a triple-double on opening day." Wow. That's how we started this season, with a triple-double. Oh, she didn't look like her usual self. Though her counting stats, 16.5 points, 5 rebounds, 8.8 assists, were still impressive. She shot 36.7% from the field, including 27.9% from three-point range, and had 3 games without a three, something that previously hadn't happened since her sophomore season at Iowa. Quote, "I would never speak for Caitlin, but it's frustrating as an athlete to go through injury when you're not able to do what you love to do," White said. "Certainly having setbacks, then working your way back, then having another setback, all of that is frustrating. While it's frustrating, it's important that we get her back to 100% and she's comfortable. She's confident that she's healthy and that she can move forward in a way that continues to build on her career and her franchise." Clark will not be playing in Unrivaled this offseason and has also passed on Athletes Unlimited. Okay, so she is not playing in that league. That's confirmation. Another domestic offseason league, nor will she be going overseas, even though offers would surely be lucrative. Instead, she said during her exit interview, her main focus during the winter is, quote, "really just getting my body healthy." Caitlin Clark does want to suit up for Team USA in the spring, however. Though the Americans have already qualified for the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup, they will still participate in a qualifying tournament in San Juan, Puerto Rico from March 11 through the 17th. Assuming Clark is selected for the team, those games will be the first time she sees real action since July 15th. In order to make sure she's ready by then, the Fever will not skip any steps over the next few weeks and months. Quote, "Just as much as being on the floor and working on skill set and working on movement patterns is rhythm and timing and balance and all those things," White said. "Now instead of working on 1 to 2 things at a time, now it's 3 or 4 things at a time. Now we've got decision-making, live action. We got staying on balance. We've got changing direction. We got explosiveness. All of these things, oh, by the way, at 90 or 100% instead of 50, 60, 70%. It will take some time, but we do have that opportunity right now to begin laying the foundation." Let me just keep it real here as I'm reading that. Boy, that must have been one hell of a sprained ankle. And remember all the conflicting reports about, oh, that wasn't a major setback? It's October and you're still trying to get over that? man, I got to tell you, the Fever, they did not do a good job of disclosing that's something we've went over and over. But, I mean, come on. This is the slowest groin/ankle situation I think I've ever seen in any sport that didn't involve tearing the groin or breaking the ankle. I've never seen an athlete take, even from bad high ankle sprains, I've never seen it take this long. Now, groins can come and go, but it would go and it wouldn't come back, unless she got back on the court and got there. And she's not going to know that until she actually plays the game. So I still don't quite understand what the issue is with the time frame. None of that makes any sense. Although after her remarks about Kelsey Mitchell, a lot more of it makes a lot more sense. I just hate that I feel like I've been right this whole time. Damn. I kind of wanted to be wrong on that, frankly. So there it is. It looks like we've got Caitlin Clark potentially coming back. All right. Not in May, not mid-May, but towards the middle of March. So we may see Caitlin Clark on a basketball court playing meaningful basketball for Team USA, which I think is a gargantuan deal. That's going to be a big, big deal. Just seeing Caitlin Clark walk onto a basketball court wearing that Team USA jersey, and I don't know who has the broadcast rights for that. I don't know. I'm just going to assume it's NBC. All right, because it's FIBA and it's Team USA, but I don't know that for sure. I'm trying to think if the NBA TV ever showed anything like that. I don't know. But you can bet one thing. If Caitlin Clark ends up being involved in this, somebody's going to put that on television. Somebody's going to be like, we've got to televise that. This is her first action in a very long time in meaningful basketball. And again, that's actually March 11th is actually 2 months and 1 week before the start of the WNBA season. So it looks like maybe, perhaps, man, I don't even want to get my hopes up. We may be getting Caitlin Clark sooner than we thought. It'd be good. I'd like to see Caitlin Clark play. That'd be awesome for a channel that talks about Caitlin Clark. Tell me what you think. Are you looking forward to Caitlin Clark playing for Team USA? I think that's pretty badass. Her being in the Olympics is going to be a gargantuan deal. When that comes around, you want to talk about ratings? Woo! That's going to be something. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.